Hello, hello, and welcome back as I revel in my first taste of blood in Perfidious Pete Plays Stellaris. Like a fledgling serial killer or a newborn vampire, I've made my first kill, and now I'm hungry for more. I gotta get more. I wanna bathe in the blood of the Bacterium down here. I want to crush their monuments beneath my boot and slurp the pulverized remains of their squishy little bivalve bodies from a warm, rich, cream-based soup. Just, you know what? Hold on a minute. Just look at the Bacterian. Look at them. All slimy and repulsive. They're like a gooey duck oozing out of its shell. And yet, just like that gooey duck, I bet the Bacterium would make a delicious and savory accent to a plate of good pasta. I really think they would. Bust them out of their shells, chop them into chunks, and toss them on a bed of steaming hot fettuccine noodles. Cover them in a nice garlic parmesan sauce, and then just place gently a chunk of warm, crusty, whole grain bread on the side of that dish. Hell yeah. I'm on board. I don't know about you. I'm definitely down with putting that in front of me on a plate. Plus, think of all of the extra energy credits and cash we could be earning for the Empire by peddling our Bacterian pasta to people, organizations like the Explorers Club. I mean, they like eating rare and exotic species. What's more rare than sentient alien? It's super decadent, man. It's the epitome of Epicurean ideals. You know what? You take that plate of pasta, you grate a little bit of puffin on that dish, and you've got yourself something that not even Jeremy Clarkson could refuse. Sure, the Bacterian pasta might taste exactly like licking the inside of a hot Turkish urinal, but you couldn't resist it. You'd be like, well, I mean, I ate an intelligent being, and it wasn't fantastic, but I don't regret it at all. I don't regret it even a little. Looks like the Beta Menace has once again flown out of our system. Going to do completed construction of a mining. All right, we should really just have these guys continue constructing. We're going to keep building mining stations here. We did have a little power problem until just a moment ago, but we have fortunately rectified that. Let's get another power station and probably just another power station. The Goibnu is going to be real busy building power for generation facilities for us for the next little while. Our strike force, you should be on the way home. They didn't really take that much damage. They're only down a couple hundred hull points here. And other than that, we're waiting for the, inside of a hot Turkish urinal. But the other thing we're doing, we got some projects into work. Really, what we're waiting on you guys. These two. We're still all about Morales and Riveros here. Hurry it up, guys. You gotta, put the boot down, put the pedal to the floor, stomp it, hit the gas. Speed up is what I'm saying in various and sundry different metaphors. I need those ships online. These guys are back again. We should really just investigate this Beta Menace if for nothing else than to make it go away. Sagacious, where are you going, by the way? Where are you going and what are you doing? You are traveling out of system? No, you're traveling in system. You are going... Oh, you're going to go... Okay, investigate these debris. That's fine. We do have 2 timed science missions that we want to get. We're going to grab those debris, and then I think we also have one up here. Yeah, to watch this moon impact, which is what we're going to do once we've finished our debris surveillance. There goes that fleet. Well, then what the hell is this? That's the Beta Menace. What the hell was that fleet up there, then? Was that some kind of new menace that is invaded? All right, the first strike force has completed its repairs. Wait, are these those pirates? Nope, that's definitely the Beta Menace. Where did those pirates go? We had pirates in our system at one point, all up in our grill. We're still trying to hunt them down. We have no idea where those pirates may have gone. Also, Pava here, we gotta start working over the Bacterium. This fleet is integral to our strategy of destroying the Bacterium, and it is currently at home. Let's just go ahead, and I think we'll just let it idle. We do, you know what? We do want to move our rally point here at Sol. Grab the first strike force here. Let's go into Sol. I would rather not have your rally point be at the planet. I would really rather have your rally point be here. Set our rally point. Yeah, set our rally point at the edge of the station. Well, I mean, can we just set you as a rally point? No. So how do we... Okay, how does this rally point thing work? Rally points are central locations of your fleets. New fleets will go to the nearest rally point when built. Rally points on fleets are prioritized over planet ones. So I can't make this a rally point because that's really what I would like to do is just have them rally here. What about Saturn? I can make Saturn a rally point. No, you know what? Let's just have everybody rally on the fleet itself. We will set this fleet as a rally point. Yeah, First Strike Force. That's where you're going to rally. And we want the First Strike Force just coming out here by our wormhole gate. This is acceptable so that they're as ready to move as they can possibly be. We want them... Now, you know what? I think we get an energy credit bonus if they stay at home. Never mind. You guys, you're still a rally point, but just stay on Earth. It's fine for now. We don't immediately need you. I really wish this game had sort of like a mothballing kind of function, like a Europa Universalis, where you could just sort of sideline a fleet. It reduced them down to like a minimum amount of hit points if they were mothballed, but it also, when you had a fleet that was just sitting around being unused, you didn't have to pay quite as much maintenance on it. It was a nice little feature. So we're going to pick up 2 more power out here in Kosk and then 2 more. Power is still sort of our sticking point. So I think what we're going to oh, we could get, all right. Oh, wait a minute. What are you? Phantom Armada. Well, First Strike Force, your job is to move out here and do whatever it is that needs to be done to this thing. It has almost no military power, so we could destroy the shit out of that. And you can, in the meantime, come out here and build another power energy generation station. Another power supply. Need more juice. Yes, I'm aware we're losing energy credits. We're not even losing a whole energy credit, by the way. We're losing 0.05 of an energy credit. We're effectively dropping a nickel a month. Karga Schism has discovered an anomaly. Way to be, Sanchez, going out there looking for anomalous details at the corona of a distant star. I give you a lot of shit, Sanchez, because by and large, I think you're not really that good at your job. But you are not good at investigating the unusual, but you are good at spotting it. Scanning a star unveils a small object in rapid orbit. Its small size and high velocity make it difficult for our sensors to isolate. Well, best leave it alone then, because when it comes to difficult, that's not a thing we want to approach Sanchez with. He will find a way to fuck it up, even if, by all rights, he should not be able to fuck it up. We'll have the more trustworthy Zhang Wu go investigate that when she gets a free moment. I'm sorry, Sanchez. You've just, you've proven yourself that you can't be trusted. It's nice that you gained a level. That's good. What did you get from that? Anomaly research speed is... Man, he gets a huge bonus, and his failure risk should be... He should be almost incapable of failure. Like, you should be really good at this, right? You still have a 10% failure risk despite having... Why so high? You're supposed to have a huge bonus. I mean, you're supposed to be better at not failing these, Manuel, and yet you continually fail. Why must you disappoint me? Our ship's just arrived. All right, the 10th Strike Force is on scene. Hey, there's that Phantom Menace fleet over there. Could you go and stop them before they make another George Lucas abomination and almost ruin a franchise for a generation of people? Please? Please, I implore you, don't let it happen. It's already happened once. Don't let it happen again. Yes, I know Sanchez has leveled and he's busy surveying, which is fine. The Goibnu completed construction. Let's go check that out. What did you build? All right, what are you going to build? Another mining station, of course. That's what you're going to do. I think we're going to let our minerals build up a little bit. Earth is working on a new colony ship as well. That's going to be a big part of our upcoming game. And most importantly, hells yeah, we got ourselves some fusion missiles, baby. Space torpedoes. I also very much like the cut of that. They do 120 to 215 damage. That seems like quite a bit. We don't have any armor for our ships. Armor feels like it could potentially be useful. We are still waiting also on our deflectors. Destroyers. Oh, now that's intriguing. Bigger, more dangerous ship. It unlocks the word destroy. That is part of the mandate of Lord Korn. It's kill, maim, burn, destroy. It feels like destroyers would be integral into enacting his 4-part plan. We already have a bunch of research towards nanocomposite materials, however. So this one would take almost no... You know what? It's going to take almost no time at all. 13 months, less than a year to knock that out. Since we already have the bonus, it's foolish to not capitalize on it and knock it out of the park. Let's just go ahead and get that one out of the way. Take advantage where advantage exists. Also, we got a idle science ship. Woo, you're idle. How dare you? Come on, Woo, you know better than that. Also, where can we have Woo investigate the... I was going to say we should have her investigate the beta menace, but now that I think about it, we should go do this moon impact instead. Science says 3 skill or higher and is in orbit. Okay. Where is this track on the map, please? It's here, right? Yeah. So we want to grab the Sagacious and go research project in the system. Wait, is that it? Observe moon impact. Definitely it. All right, so that's got Zhang Wu taken care of for the foreseeable future. She's going to go, you know, woo some... I was going to say woo some aliens, but she's definitely not doing that. She's actually just watching a big thing hit another big thing. Debris analyzed. What did we get out of analyzing that debris? Red lasers, so we got 20% of the way done to that. Active countermeasures, bonus 10%. Nano-composite materials, we actually got more progress towards our nano-composite materials. Yep, we sure did. We actually took it down from 13 months to 11. We got extra 20 points of physics research and extra 5 points of engineering research, which doesn't necessarily sound like much, but still, over time, every little bit helps. It all adds up. Where's the first strike force, and have they engaged the enemy yet? No. Could you guys, like, here, just fucking murder them. Start firing the missiles. There we go. Leader has gained a level. Fernando Riveros has leveled up. He's a level 3 scientist. Yep, okay. All of our scientists will have leveled up, which is acceptable. It really feels like we should have a stronger advantage in this fight than we currently do. Look at them. The missiles are just pouring into it. It's so dead. I don't even think it's fired a weapon. I kind of feel bad. We murdered a helpless something? We've received a communique from a previously unknown empire, spacefaring empire rather, that call themselves the Euruxo Empire. They claim to have learned of our existence by listing on the communications with another empire we are in contact with. I see. So you heard us talking to these filthy molluscoid Bacterians, and now suddenly, Euruxo, you want to be part of our plan? Let's see what you're all about, I guess. You're authoritarian, which we like. You allow caste system, cannot use democratic government forms, and can displace aliens. You get bonuses to resettling people and reduction in slave unrest. We are also authoritarian. You're also fanatic materialists. You use full AI rights policy. You get bonuses with robots. So you're robot men, huh? What are you? You look like insectoid, possibly. Are you also a mollusk man? We need to check these guys out more thoroughly. Your kind will not threaten his Imperial Majesty. His Imperial... and again, we give it to him nice. We be upfront about him. His Imperial Majesty, Perfidious Pete, greets you, Euruxoans. Welcome to the galaxy. We're glad to have you in our neighborhood. You know, bringing down our property values. We don't like your kind around here. It's that last part that we leave unsaid, though. We don't mention that. So what? Wait a minute, it's right. We don't mention that last part until after the aliens are gone. Then we start cutting them down behind their back. We have finished our colony ship. Yep, we're going to lose credits every month because colony ships are very expensive to maintain. Spaceport of Earth has finished its construction queue. Good. What do we want to build in its absence? I mean, we've got a pretty significant pile of credits here. I'm thinking maybe we invest those into some ship-based destruction. We do have the HMS Cultivator. Cultivator, where were you going? Ah, right. This gigantic colony world that we can have, like, put 20 people on. Which one is it? This one? No. It's a gas giant. Planet has not been surveyed. I beg your pardon? Why not? Is it because of this beta menace? Is that what it is? These things are really powerful. I kind of want to send the first strike for... Is this why we haven't colonized? Well, we got to survey that. Okay, you know what? First strike force, fly here. What are both of our science? I mean, Zhang Wu is busy. Trailblazer, you're just surveying a system, right? Okay, I think we'll wait till you finish. Let's let our units get into the system and see what happens. What the hell are these? Some kind of weird space squids that appear to also be just sort of swimming out of the system. Yeah, keep on fucking swimming there, jerks. So let's get to Trailblazer over here. I want them to come and survey this planet. No, don't survey the system, though. Survey that planet. I want you going directly there and surveying under the cover of the First Strike Force, which is, by the way, en route at a furious pace. And it seems like the squishy space squids are kind of taking off. What did we complete construction of? A mining station in orbit. Oh, we actually have stuff in this system. We already have resources here. Good. We needed those 4 energy, but also we need the Stevedore to continue building stuff. Korgaris is an excellent system. Pitharan dust. That's a rare resource. We want to try and get our hands on that. So I think we come here and build... Planet is not within our borders. Oh, it's not? Nope, it's sure not. It's close-ish, but it's not in. Disappointing. So what else would we want to... We still need to fully investigate Betelgeuse. Betelgeuse, Betelgeuse, Betelgeuse! And then a really unpleasant Gina Davis hops out and threatens to steal our shoes so that she can have sexual intercourse with them. You're like, Pete, what? Gina Davis? Shoe? Trust me, it's a fetish she's got. She likes to pleasure herself with shoes. This is not coming from me, by the way. This is not something I completely fabricated and made up while rambling in a Let's Play one time. It's definitely a thing that happened. We have unlocked deflectors, which means our ships are about to get vastly more powerful. Once we've got this colony going on Nithoskal, I think we're going to bring the fleet home and start upgrading. Ooh, rare research. Synchronized defense, plus 25% fire rate, plus 25% damage for our defense stations. That's really good, and also something this guy is actually really good at doing as well. Energy capacity storage is tempting. Improved deflectors is likewise tempting. Red lasers. We could get laser weapons, but do we really want them? We have part of the research already completed. We could also get sentinel point defenses, which help us shoot down missiles. I'm kind of tempted to just go for the power plant too. You know what? Yeah. We're gonna invest in this, even though it does require an investment on our part, because again, it's an upgrade that makes us spend money to make money, but we need more energy credits, and we've got that Betharian power plant that's got to be coming up somewhere. I know that's in one of our research queues. I think it actually might be in our engineering research queue, and we want to get that built. We have a place we can put it now because we have a planet that has that resource. We can use it.
Construction complete.
Once again, construction has finished. The Goibnu still doing its job out here on the outskirts of the Empire. Building the shit out of our... Look at this. They're developing like mad. These guys are like... They're like the Donald Trump wet dream right here. They're out here just rampaging. It's a rampage of construction. It's a flurry of creation, which I suppose makes it pretty much unlike anything Donald Trump has ever done. We're going to build 2 more Corvettes. Pete, shouldn't you upgrade their design before you build them? You know what? Yeah, you're absolutely right. We should definitely do that. Let's get those back. Go into the fleet designer and upgrade those ships, because the other thing we do want to do as well, we want to upgrade our other ships to match. We want to make sure that all of our ships are got the cutting edge technology that we need. So let's go to our Corvette, and we're going to clear this design. What are we going to rename this? The Nimble? No, we're going to rename this the Clam Crusher, because that's what it's going to be doing, going out there and crushing clams. Pete, is that a euphemism for smashing vag? Not necessarily, but it's also not necessarily not either. So what do we want to put in here? We should have fission. Why do we not have fusion reactors? Did we not finish that yet? Hold on, is that science still not done? Who's working on fusion reactors? You were supposed to be finished. I was told that we would have fusion reactors at our disposal. Did we not complete that research? We have deflectors. We started with fission. I thought we researched fusion reactors. Did somebody drop the ball on that? Quantum theory, physics lab. Yeah. I guess we did drop the ball on that. I thought... It's almost... Okay, hold on. Is that an engineering? We have fusion missiles. Aren't we supposed to have fusion reactors? I thought we built fusion engines. We have ion thrusters, which are slightly better. I could have sworn we built fusion reactors. Perhaps not. Well, we're still going to upgrade our ship defense, because we got to go crush these clam people. I'm done. That's it. I'm tired of looking at them. I want them in a soup. Or stew. Could build some defense platforms as well. Defense platforms are extraordinarily useful. We could put fusion missiles on these bad boys. Let's do it. Small fusion missiles. 1, 2, and 3. That's going to up our overall offensive output by a pretty wide margin. What do we need now? We need some power. So I guess we'll put in a fission reactor. It still leaves us in the negative. Another fission reactor. That's good. What about some deflectors here? Let's slap on some small ones. All right. I mean, we can get all of this on one ship. What can we do to this? We have nothing that goes in this slot, huh? So what's the overall military power of the Clam Crusher, then? It has 60 points of shields, which I'm assuming adds quite a bit. Its damage is 8.7. Power is 0.7. Yeah, but show me its... If I save it, can it tell me what its overall rating is? That's really what I want to see. What's the overall rating on the Clam Crusher? Where you at, Clam Crusher? What's your overall rating? Clam Crusher. Let's go see about building one. So the Clam Crusher class, you have a maintenance of 0.23. Your maintenance is 0.38, so they are more expensive to build. They'll have 7 overall power, evasion, armor, ship size, combat speed. You're faster. You got better evasion. You're considerably more expensive to build. I'm actually okay with that. 86. Effectively, we could build an Empire upgrade for what one of these ships costs. And upgrading them is going to cost us a truckload as well. Still, though, I feel good. And also, we got to get our colony ship out to Nathoskal because this area is very clearly safe. Whatever was going on out here with this beta menace, our fleet has sort of scared them away. And that's really all we ever wanted. They're in orbit around the planet we're hoping to colonize. Let's get the cultivator over here and have it do its job of colonizing this world. Oh, right, we got to survey that world before we can colonize it. Well, I guess we'll park the colony ship in orbit. Can we just have it go here in orbit? Who was supposed to be surveying this, by the way? Oh, right. The guy who does all of the surveys. Sanchez, get your ass in gear. I mean, you have one job, dog. I keep saying it over and over. Sanchez, you only have one job. Do your one job, man. What does it take to get you to capitulate? One job. What did we complete construction on? I know we're losing energy credits. I really don't care. Earth built another... Okay, so they built our first Clam Crusher. They don't have enough energy credits to build another Clam Crusher. And in fact, I think we're just going to wait on the military a little bit. And instead, let's worry about getting more energy and getting more... Energy and minerals are still what we want. They're still our primary focus and what we're hoping to pull in the most of. So let's maintain focus on the energy and the minerals. The crushing of the clams, it's coming, but it may not be coming right away. Second Strike Force is just chilling out. It's moving to the Nathoskal system. You know what? No. Let's not do that. Stop that order. Why don't you stay at Earth? Pete, didn't you just set a rally point on your other fleet because you wanted your fleets to merge? Yes, I did do that, but also I don't want this fleet to leave. I just want them to stay in Earth orbit. For now, it's fine. We are going to need a military fleet that has... Wow, one of those ships has a 35 offensive power? I would have expected it to have had more. That's a very, very modest increase over... Huh. Yeah, I know the spaceport of Earth. I would have expected that to be more devastating. We can't put weapons here. I really would have thought these fusion missiles would do considerably more damage. What do they do compared to... Hold on, let's edit this very quickly. So if we compare, a nuclear missile does how much? Put a nuke in there. I just want to see what it does. 8 to 12. You replaced everything with small nuclear missiles because apparently we're not allowed to... So 8 to 12 on those. What do fusion missiles do? 9 to 14. It's actually not that much of an upgrade. I would have expected it to have been more. Yeah, 9 to 14. They are fairly accurate, have good tracking, and a long range. They do extra damage against shields. I don't know if we're going to have a fleet capable of crushing the clams then. If we've got this ship and we're going to get... I mean, our military force here is only going to go up very, very slightly. We're going to need a titanic armada to get this job done. It's going to have to be unbelievably massive. Well, Trailblazer, while you're here, I mean, I guess we might as well have you... You did survey this planet, right? So we can colonize it now? That's good. Why don't you finish surveying the system? Where's our colony ship on the way? Are you motoring in from the outskirts? You are, in fact, motoring in from the outskirts. Beautiful! We're going to found the new colony. Petersburg is going to have a little bit of competition. We want to try and keep the rivalry close, though. These guys got to be brothers. We want Petersburg, and we gotta have its rival. I think we have to have Petersburg, and when this colony arrives, it also has to be peat flavored.
Special project complete.
Good. We were successful in our attempt to record a collision between Harama 3 and its moon. The event was captured from several different angles and transmitted live throughout our space. Most importantly, our scientists under the leadership of Zhang Wu were able to record a large amount of valuable physics data that will surely benefit our research. We got 200 experience, we got 92 physics research out of that. That's a little disappointing. I sort of expected that to be better. Let's go to our situation log. What other timed exploration events do we have here? Anything else that's timed? Okay, you know what? Fine. Go investigate the alien menace. HMS Sagacious. We get influence or a special project from that. Oh, that... You are not doing that, huh? We can just do that? I thought we had to assign a scientist to do that. I guess not. It says we're doing it. Oh, this costs society research. Oh, well, that's not too bad then. So we can explore the sublight probes. We got some Cybrax stuff. Battle debris is complete, so we got nothing left to do on that quest. All of this stuff is finished then. So, Woo, are there any nearby anomalies for you to go maybe check out? Like this one over here at Corgus 3 that Sanchez found? Why are you... The Sagacious should be doing this, though. Like, I want the Sagacious to go research this. Change scientist. Go be... Research that. We can't have... Oh, I see what happened. Very clever, Sanchez. He got to the planet first, and what did he do? The classic claiming mechanism of any Earthling. He licked it. He found an anomaly, and he's like, well, I'm licking that anomaly. Nobody else is going to want to touch it after that. It's like, I'm just riddled with disease. Who's going to want to touch an anomaly that I've had my mouth on? And everybody was like, oh, you guys right, man. I don't want to set his mouth all over it. I don't want... Keep it away from me. I don't want that anywhere near me. Goibnu, what do we want to do with you? I think we send you out here and build a mining station on top of that. Pete, you're losing credits. I know we got an energy crisis that we got to solve. It's a burgeoning energy crisis, and once our colony arrives, actually the crisis will go down a little bit. Goibnu completed another mining station. Yes, it did. I don't really want to rival the Ruxo Empire. Or did they rival us? They rivaled us. So we found two empires. Both of them have declared us their rivals almost immediately. We also... Where the hell are those guys? They're clear on the other side of squishy mollusk space? Why are we worried about these guys? Well, they have 3 planets. That's more than we've got. There is a good planet in Aether. I'm actually worried about their borders encroaching and taking over Aether. I like those minerals, and I like that power. You guys come this way. That's it. The beatdown is gonna be... It's gonna be on. Where's my colony ship? We need to colonize this planet. Does it have a good spot to land a colony? Sort of. We could plop one here, which wouldn't be terrible. Alternatively, we could plop... No, because this tile produces nothing. You get adjacency bonuses for any other tiles that are near it. They all get +1 production. It feels like this would be the right spot for it. We really... Yeah, we want to colonize this. So where is my colony ship? Yeah, you're sleeping. Stop that, for one thing. Stop the sleeping and colonize this planet. It will cost us 30 influence. Nathoskal Prime, no. We already have Petersburg. Now we need St. Peter's. There we go. It's all about a theme. You gotta kind of stick with it. All right, colony ship, go land. Why are you not colonizing? Why aren't you colonizing? She said. You could be colonizing right now. My wife has been most vociferous on the subject of the colonizing. There we go. So construction finished, and I don't really feel like we need this orbiting around here anymore. Why don't you guys go... Yeah, go get upgraded. That's what we want to do with you. And let's take a look at our planets. So, the old home planet here is getting pretty overrun. And we, in fact, are out of... Are we out of room? We seem to be out of room. Well, first off, let's upgrade this. Because we do want... A better mining network is always good. More science is also always good. We'll get a basic science lab going here. What is our lowest research right now? We're doing the most in engineering, so it feels like maybe physics is the way to go. Get a little more physics research. And then I think we're going to spend some of our remaining available cash here clearing some of these tile blockers. Got some slaves working on that, which is fine. It's producing minerals. You're going to give us societal or technology research. We cannot afford to clear this tile. Why not? Oh, we don't have enough. We need more minerals. Okay, that's fine. We can wait a month. We're going to start clearing off some tiles. And in fact, our best bet may be to come... Well, I was going to say to come to Petersburg, but that's actually not true. It's definitely not our best bet because we can't really do anything with it. That Peterian plant, though. Like, can we build that? Did we research that? Apparently not. We don't want to build anything on that tile until we can build that Peterian plant then. We want that Peterian plant. It's a huge energy swing for us. Big time. Our construction ship is idle, which I'm okay with. We're going to need all these minerals anyway. The ships are coming back. Our problem with our ships is I don't think we've got enough muscle to beat down an enemy starbase. We might be able to push them off of a planet where they don't have a starbase, but we don't even really want this planet. It's kind of a dump. Faction has been founded. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Peterian Empire. Led by Admiral Malatesai Biobaku, they call themselves the Peterian Empire Supremacy Bloc. Members seek to assert the primacy of Peterian species by curtailing the rights of aliens if necessary. Alright, let's go see what they're all about. What happened to our other faction, by the way? Did they just get bored and wander off? Block wants the ruler to be of their own species and will be angered by any non-Peterian Empire. Well, that's definitely never going to happen. Invasive Xeno studies. Exploiting primitive Xeno civilizations to our maximum effect by legislating for unrestricted native interference will please the Peterian Empires. Well, I'm pretty sure I already do that. No immigration. Signing any migration treaties. Well, we don't have any. Asserting dominance. Declaring war against one or more Xeno empires will please them for a time. Traditional domination. Adopting any traditions emphasizing domination will please the Peterian Empire. Well, they're going to love what we're all about, because as it seems like both of the factions that we have started are really on board with what we're doing. They're all like, hey, could you be more human than human, like a Rob Zombie song? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, we're thuggish, murderous, violent mammals out to assert our dominance on what is currently a mostly peaceful galaxy. Well, are you guys okay with that? And they're like, okay with it. In fact, we demand it. And I'll be like, well, then I think you and I are going to get along just fine. So the stevedore needs to come over here and build a mining station. We're still working this energy problem, but we're working it within our abilities. We've got a little bit more we can pick up. This will be just enough to get us out of the hole. We're going to have to go deeper in debt, though. We're going to need a monstrously huge fleet. Tiyanki. The spaceborne life forms, which the Peterian head of society research has come to refer to as Tiyanki, are docile creatures capable of accessing some lower dimension of subspace. They roam from system to system with remarkable ease. They graze on gases common to the upper layers of many gas giants. It is highly unlikely, to say the least, that this is their only food source, but intake of other nutrients has yet to be observed. They will rarely, if ever, attack. Even when provoked, they can be safely ignored. Okay, let's ignore them then. Safely ignored is good enough. Well, eventually we'll exterminate them, but for now, if they're not a problem, why make them one? Not in the habit of going out and breeding myself future problems. Go survey that system, jerkass. go out of my way to make a problem for myself. That's just foolish. Oh, holy cow. Just noticed this episode's getting a little long. I mean, I'm trying not to go out of my way to make problems for myself, even though I'm about... Are you kidding me, Wu? Really? Closer inspection, science officer Zhang Wu only found random space debris orbiting a star. Probably originated from a nearby asteroid belt. You know, Wu, I wanted to say you were doing a great job and give you a Zhang Woo! And then you went and let a thing like that happen. I'm not happy, Wu. I'm not happy at all. As punishment? Well, one, I'm gonna need another chunk of finger. I mean, you've been told what will happen when failure... I'm sorry, it's the price you have to pay. I'm gonna need another one of those knuckles, Wu, and also, I'm gonna have to banish you out here and force you to begin surveying planets. These mollusk men are getting real close to my planet. You guys are gonna have to die. I hate to break it to you, but you're getting a little bit too big for your britches, boys. Little too big for your britches, Bacterium. I'm gonna have to eradicate you like antibacterial soap on actual bacteria. We need more ships. How are we doing on minerals? Pretty good, and we can't really afford to build any more mining installations at the moment until we get a little bit more power. Our construction ships are still doing a fine job. That's okay, though. I think we should probably, we could get more minerals here by upgrading this building. Intriguing, but what I'd rather do is spend some of that cash clearing tile blockers. You're not a full planet yet, so we can't do anything to you. Let's go ahead and eradicate some of the surface problems here. Get rid of these sprawling slums. That does cost us 40 energy and 40 minerals. And I think we could investigate on clearing another tile blocker, but I'm going to hold off on that. Petersburg, we're working on getting rid of this dangerous wildlife, which will give us a little additional power, and you are currently growing a population in our last slot. We are not going to be growing quickly, though, because we are not making an abundance of food. That's a problem we need to address, but probably a problem that's going to be best addressed in a future episode, because this one is already way over. If you've enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see Zhang Wu come back and ritualistically present us with yet another Knuckle, might consider subscribing as well, because... well, she doesn't fail as often as Sanchez, but still a disturbingly high relative proportion of the time. I'm telling you, eventually she's just going to wind up like the galaxy's only three-fingered scientist. Right now, though, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.